Gisou.
Gisou.
It's just defined a lip oil.
I'm obsessed with this.
Honestly, this product's just a 10 out of 10 overall.
This year I realized that almost all my purchases from Sephora are heavily influenced by social media, especially by TikTok. And now that I have tried them for a good period of time, I think that I can honestly rank them. So I made this template on Canva and we are going to categorize them into 3 categories. So the first category would be products I couldn't live without. So these are the products that has really blew my mind. The formulation is just amazing and new and unique. The second category is just alright. So these are the products that are worth your money and it works, but I don't think there's something special with them. And the third category is products that I won't repurchase. Obviously, these are the products that I think is not worth the money and just didn't work out for me. So I bought all of these products with my money and my ranking will be based on my honest experience. No BS. Disclaimer though, what works for me might not work for you and vice versa. But hopefully I can help you decide which products are worth your money, because in this economy, we really need to be smart on how we shop. So the first product is a hair product. This is the Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. And this one claims to magically transform texture, amazing humidity proofing powers. So this one is heat activated. So the polymers in this hair product is activated when you blow dry your hair and when you style your hair. And I have tried this countless times. The first time I tried it, I'm like, maybe I didn't soak my hair enough with this product. So I added more. Actually, last night I used this as well. And I really soaked my hair with this product. Thinking that that's what I'm missing. But it still gave me the same effect. I am missing the glass hair shine on my hair. I have to say though, I've tried this, I've styled my hair and then I sprayed some water. It really repelled the water. The water would really bead up on your hair. So I would say that this can really make your hairstyle humidity proof and it actually can make your style last longer. But I'm just really missing the shine. And I actually have a video on how I do a glass hair look. And with that, I use a Dyson flyaway attachment and I also use my Olaplex, I believe number 6 or number 9. And I think that the Olaplex products that I use really made my hair shiny. It kept my hairstyle longer. So I think I'm just going to stick with the Olaplex products that I have. So I'll be putting this in the category of products that I won't repurchase. So the second product is a skincare product. This is Glow Recipes Watermelon Niacinamide Dew Drops. So this is a multi-use skincare. You can use it as a moisturizer. You can also use this as a skin prep, like a primer, and you can also use this as a highlighter. You can actually put it over makeup if you want to have that glow on top of your makeup. As a skincare treatment, I think that there's a lot of niacinamide serums that I like better than this. But as a skin prep, I actually have this in my makeup kit, and every time Sephora asks me for like those free samples and I see a Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dew Drops, I always get it because I always put it in my makeup kit. This one as a skin primer is just amazing. I use this especially for clients that are very dry or for my clients that have mature skin. It really helps in prepping the skin. It makes the skin really plumped and moisturized. And for people with a lot of dryness and lines under the eyes, this one really prepped the under eyes and helped the concealer not crease under the eyes. So as a primer for makeup, I really like this. But as a niacinamide treatment, I think that there are better serums out there than this. But since I can't imagine myself not having this in my professional makeup kit, it's just a lifesaver. Sometimes I also mix my concealer with this, especially for mature skin, so that it doesn't crease under the eyes and it doesn't look too heavy. I have not seen any other products that really prep and prime the skin as good as this. I am going to put this in the category of products I can't live without. Next one is a product that I think most of us have in their makeup kit right now, and this is the Rare Beauty blushes. So by now I accumulated a lot of Rare Beauty blushes. I have the matte finish, I have the satin finish, and then I got this blush and glow kit. So I also have the highlighters, and I have to say I have tried a lot of blushes this year. I have tried the Makeup by Mario, the Charlotte Tilbury. I really like the Makeup by Mario because it's kind of translucent on your skin. You can still see your skin peeking through with the blush. But what I don't like about it is that if you put it on a foundation that's not compatible with the blush, it actually separates on your skin. So now I have pulled it out of my professional makeup kit. So when using that, you have to be careful on what primer you use and what foundation you use. They all have to have the same base. And then with the Charlotte Tilbury, I actually really like that blush as well. But I just find that the shade range is not enough. With this Rare Beauty blushes, there's cool tone shade, there's lighter shade, there's darker shade. So I really love the shade range. And when it comes to compatibility with my other makeup products, I find that this has been really compatible with a lot of my makeup products. So I have used this just by itself. I've also used this and set it with powder. It didn't move, it didn't create separation, so it's very, very versatile. So I really get the hype about this blushes. The only thing that you have to note about this blushes is some of the shades are really, really pronounced. So if you put one dot of that very, very pigmented blush, it can really go all over your face because it's very, very pigmented, which is also an advantage because you want a blush that's very pigmented that will show off. But you just have to be careful with the amount you put and the placement. But other than that, generally it's such a great, great blush. Shade range is just unbeatable and the formula is just amazing. So I am going to put this under the category of products I can't live without. The fourth product is a concealer. This is Tower 28 Concealer. I always see this on TikTok and I could understand the hype. I have tried this though with other top concealers and I made a video about it. I'm gonna put the link down on the description bar. And because I have tried this side by side with other top concealers, I will put this in the category just all right. I mean, I purchased it and I didn't return it, which means this product works. It actually has a soft matte finish. It doesn't highlight the lines under my eyes. The coverage is good. It has a medium buildable coverage. But because I have compared it to other top concealers, I find that the Kulfi concealer and the Makeup Forever HD concealer is better than this. With this concealer, I can actually compare it to the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer with an added moisturizing benefit, I think, because this one has hyaluronic acid. But when it comes to formulation, it doesn't have any unique properties to it. It works, but again, in comparison to other concealers that I have tried with very unique top-notch formulation, I am going to put this in the category just all right. I think that the Kulfi concealer is such an underrated concealer, but that's just my experience. I really think that the Kulfi concealer should be hyped up more on social media than the Tower 28. I think that the formulation of this concealer is just amazing. Next product is a lip oil. This is the Gisou lip oil. I think that this is super hyped up in social media because it is aesthetically pleasing. Just look at this packaging, the curved packaging, and then the really golden tone of the lip oil. It just looks amazing. And then they adorn it with this pastel pink cap. I think that every girl would fall in love just with the packaging of this lip oil. But sadly, I will be putting this on the category of products that I won't repurchase. Every time I use this initially, I really find that it is hydrating and moisturizing on the lips. but after a few minutes, it will just disappear on my lips, and I always find myself reapplying this lip oil to keep my lips moisturized. So when it comes to performance, I don't think this is worth your money. And if you want a lip oil that works and it's only 14 Canadian dollars, I highly suggest this Milani Fruit Fetish lip oil. So this is the Milani and this is the Gisou. I find that the Milani has a thicker consistency, so it's more moisturizing. They're both non-sticky, but for half the price, I really like the Milani lip oil because it keeps my lips hydrated for longer. This was supposed to be a ranking video and now it's like a recommendation video. I'm sorry. So sorry if I'm oversharing, but hopefully you appreciate it. So the next product is a perfume. This is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush Cheirosa in number 68. So I myself really love the Baccarat Rouge. I really love the scent. It really complements my skin. And I also love the Ariana Grande Cloud. So I like something that has a jasmine, musky scent. And this one, yeah, it faintly reminds me of the Baccarat Rouge, but this is in a cologne form. So the first time you spray it, you can really have a whiff of a strong alcohol scent to it. But after a while, you can really smell that sweet, musky jasmine notes, just like what the Baccarat Rouge have. But of course, the Baccarat Rouge is so much better than this. The Baccarat Rouge, when I apply it on my shirt, even after washing my shirt, I can still smell the scent of the Baccarat Rouge. But with this one, the scent really dissipates after a few hours. So I find myself reapplying this perfume. But I really like the scent, and for everyday use, since I'm using this and my daughter is using it, I cannot afford to use my Baccarat Rouge daily. So having this perfume that I can use for every day that is not as expensive as the Baccarat Rouge but has that similar notes to the Baccarat Rouge, I think this one is the perfect everyday option for me. I'm actually debating on putting this on Just All Right because it works, but it's a cologne, so you have to reapply. So I'm debating between putting this under the category of Just All Right and products that I can't live without. But thinking about it now, I have this cologne in my car and one in my purse and one in my makeup room. So who am I kidding? I really love the scent of this. So I'm going to put this under the category products that I can't live without. So the last product is this Tree Hot Tropical Glow Firming Sugar Scrub. I actually tried other scrub than this. I've also tried their vitamin C and I think cotton candy, but I think this and the vitamin C is my favorite. This is also very hyped up on TikTok. And every time I go to Ulta, I see one or two people getting this scrub. So I think that this is one of the most repurchased product at Ulta. Correct me if I'm wrong. I myself always hoard whenever I see this at Ulta, especially if they're on sale, because this is such a great gift idea. I think that everyone would always appreciate getting a body scrub, and I just use this mindlessly, not thinking if it works or if it doesn't. I just like how it feels after I use it. But one time I tried using the scrub with just one arm and compare it to the side that I didn't use the scrub. And in comparison, I can really see that the side that I used the scrub with really got brighter and smoother. And this is one of the product again that I thought I would categorize under products that are just all right because it works. But thinking about it now, I have used this so many times, and every time I notice that there's dry parts on my body, especially my legs or on my elbows, I always try to reach for this product. So I think that it really works, and I think that I have to put this in the category of products I can't live without. So those are the products that are super hyped up on social media that I have tried and tested. I'm actually surprised and happy at the same time that most of the products that I have been influenced to purchase
are now products I can't live without. It's such a great testament that sharing one's experience can actually help other people out, and that social media is not always bad and just false advertisement.
How about you guys? Let me know in the comments down below, what are the overhyped products that you now can't live without? Or are there any products that are super hyped on social media that you find is just a waste of money? Just comment down below. Let's help the community out. Thank you, dolls, for watching. I hope that you find this video helpful. And if it did, please don't forget to like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll always be updated once a new video is up. Till my next video, dolls. Bye!